I'll be honest with you, I don't think I might have with when my missus has put it on in the car, but I actually don't think I've ever heard of like any Lamb of God's music.
No?
Like I might have, but I can't say that like.
You wouldn't know, like, if it was them playing.
Oh yeah, if it was playing, I'd just be like, "Who's that?" You know?
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Here, you can do the good old.
Yeah, you want to do Lamb of God?
Yeah, I need to hear. I'm gonna let you know now if it's a bit too heavy. The Brazilian girl over there's probably gonna be like, she's gonna put headphones in and be a bit upset.
That might be what's going to happen.
Yeah, but my good friend Liz doesn't like heavy metal music. Liz, can we just put some heavy metal on? I just want to hear what this band is. It's the lyrics of the tattoo that I'm doing. Just a little bit. Yeah, see, she just. Oh, that's all right. I don't know, for me, it's like it's cool to have an appreciation of like, you know, other music, but then not just that. Like obviously, you know, I'm tattooing the lyrics on the head, so it's sort of not. Do you know like my that what I was saying about Bring Me the Horizon? My first ever freehand lettering piece ever in my whole life was it's like I'm sleepwalking from Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah, right.
That was my first ever freehand lettering piece, so I think that's what like I enjoy listening to the music because like I remember never knowing. I never knew what that band was. Like when my client said, "Oh, hey, can you?" Because I used to stencil all my lettering, and then yeah, my client said, "Hey, man, like," because I always wanted to freehand my shit, but I never could. So then my client was like, "Yeah, dude, you can freehand on me if you want." And I'm like, "All right, sick. What do you want?" And he's like, "It's like I'm sleepwalking," or I can't know the exact lyrics. Or I'm like, "Oh, sick. Like, what's that from?" And he's like, "Oh, it's a Bring Me the Horizon song." I'm like, never. What's that?
A lot of your jobs there?
Oh no, I'd say it's a lot more like just single words. So you know, it's like names and all that kind of stuff is probably like my main stuff. But yeah, I just remember that one because it was just like stuck out. Where I was just like, I finally got to freehand a piece, and same thing. The client, I drew it on, and then my client was like, "Do you want to hear the song?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah!" Like, yeah, may as well see what I'm listening to, and then yeah, listen to it. It's like, oh, cool.
How long ago was that?
Oh, dude, how many years ago is that now? Oh, like shit. It would have to be close to 11 years ago. I did my first freehand lettering piece.
Right.
But yeah, up until then, I was always always just stenciling because I guess my boss at the time was just about, you know, draw it. Like trace it off like computer, you know, draw it off the computer and then add your little things to it because it's quicker and that way you can make money, you know? It was never about art, like lettering wasn't about like the process of art or creating something cool or unique. It was just like make money. So, and I got to a new shop and then it was, yeah, finally started having some opportunities with lettering and it was sort of just changed the trajectory of like where I was heading, you know, with my shit. It was sick.
I hope you enjoyed it a bit more too.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't handle like, just when I used to draw, I've always felt like I'd draw and I would put it on the body. And then coming from a graffiti background, you know, working on different corners or different shapes and you had to like just make it up there and then, you know, you had to fit your piece. Say if you had like a 3 or 4 of his painting on a wall, you had to fit your piece between other people and it was just like constantly having to adjust, right? And then all of a sudden now you're being restricted because someone's telling you you've got to draw and then just put it on there and it didn't flow right and then you're trying to sit there and have to readjust things anyway to get it flow right. So I was just like, I just wanted to always just draw straight on, but I guess like the industry was just different, you know, back when I first started. So it's how Mystik actually come along was, so I used to play a lot of touch footy and I used to play against like a lot of Kiwi dudes. And then I think I was in grade maybe 10 or 11, but one of the boys brought like Nesian Mystik's polyunsaturated cassette. It was a cassette tape.
Yeah, right.
And he was like, bro, like, because I used to write Says One, and he's like, man, can you write Mystik on, or Nesian Mystik on this? And then I wrote Mystik, it just looked cool.
Yeah.
And so it was actually my Kiwi mate who said, dude, that should be your tag. Like, look how cool that was. It was obviously whack as anything. Like at the time it was, like if I look back now, it would have been the wackest tag ever. But my Kiwi mate said, well, dude, like Mystik should be your tag. And then it just stuck. So it's weird that like a New Zealand hip hop R&B group was like the link to like me getting my name, you know? Can I get you to drop your arms for 1 sec? No, just stay standing. Or just drop your arms.